Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sarah Black, your Alberta Territorial Chief Minister. It is with immense pleasure and profound responsibility that I address you today, not just as your Alberta Territorial Chief Minister, but as a dedicated advocate for the future of our youth and the prosperity of our beloved province. Our government steadfastly committed to building a brighter, more equitable, and sustainable future for all Albertans to have jobs opportunities. Today, I stand before you to unveil a series of pivotal initiatives that underscore our unwavering commitment to education, innovation, and the well-being of our students and staff across Alberta. These are not mere policy proposals, they are foundational pillars upon which we intend to construct a robust and forward-looking society. First and foremost, our government is proud to announce the launch of a groundbreaking new program for students embarking on their journeys into colleges and universities, the Solar Wind Power Technology Program. This initiative represents a significant leap forward in preparing our youth for the careers of tomorrow, careers that are not only economically viable but also environmentally crucial. In an era defined by the pressing need for sustainable energy solutions, this program offers an excellent career pathway for students eager to delve into the intricacies of harnessing renewable resources. Imagine a future where our energy needs are met not by finite fossil fuels, but by the endless power of the sun and the wind. This program is designed to equip students with a comprehensive understanding of solar and wind energy systems, from their fundamental principles to advanced installation, maintenance, and design. Crucially, the curriculum will focus on developing technologies that dramatically reduce our reliance on conventional electricity grids, fostering energy independence and resilience within our communities. Students will learn how to design and implement off-grid and microgrid solutions, manage energy storage systems, and integrate these renewable technologies into existing infrastructure, creating a decentralized and robust energy landscape. This is about empowering a generation to not just consume energy, but to generate it, manage it, and innovate within the burgeoning green economy. The demand for skilled professionals in the renewable energy sector is skyrocketing, and Alberta is uniquely positioned to become a leader in this field. Graduates of the Solar Wind Power Technology Program will be poised for diverse and high-demand careers as renewable energy technicians, system designers, project managers, energy auditors, and policy advisors, contributing directly to Alberta's economic diversification and environmental stewardship. To ensure this vital program can be launched without delay, our government will be bringing forward a bill this fall to be voted on by the Alberta Territorial Legislative Assembly. We anticipate its swift passage, allowing the program to be officially in effect as early as middle of October 2025. This timeline reflects our urgency and commitment to providing our students with cutting-edge opportunities as quickly as possible. Moving now to another critical aspect of education, one that speaks to the very heart of intellectual freedom and the pursuit of knowledge. Our Alberta Territorial Government stands in stark opposition to the recent actions of Alberta Premier Danielle Smith's provincial government regarding the banning of books from libraries. Let me be unequivocally clear, our government does not agree with such regressive policies. Books are not merely collections of pages, they are vessels of knowledge, platforms for diverse perspectives, and catalysts for critical thinking. They are there to educate students, to broaden horizons, to challenge assumptions, and to bring forth a wealth of understanding about our complex world. The act of banning books is an affront to intellectual freedom, and a direct threat to the comprehensive education we aspire to provide our youth. Getting rid of books does not protect students, it makes them ignorant, limiting their ability to engage with differing viewpoints and develop their own informed opinions. In direct response to this concerning trend, our Alberta Territorial Government will be committing significantly more financial resources to school libraries across Alberta. We will empower our librarians and educators to curate rich, diverse, and extensive collections that reflect the breadth of human experience and knowledge. We believe in the power of an open book, and we will ensure that every student in Alberta has unfettered access to the resources they need to learn, inquire, and grow into well-rounded, thoughtful citizens. This is a battle for the minds of our youth, and we will fight it with every resource at our disposal. Our commitment begins with empowering our most vital asset, our librarians and educators. These professionals are not merely custodians of books, they are highly trained navigators of information, facilitators of learning, and expert curators of knowledge. We will provide them with the robust financial backing and professional autonomy required to curate rich, diverse, and extensive collections that truly reflect the breadth of human experience and knowledge. We will provide them with the robust financial backing and professional autonomy required to curate rich, diverse, and extensive collections that truly reflect the breadth of human experience and knowledge. This means collections that encompass historical perspectives from across the globe, scientific advancements that challenge current understanding, philosophical inquiries that provoke deep thought, artistic expressions that transcend cultural boundaries, and narratives that illuminate the myriad experiences of individuals from all walks of life. From classic literature to contemporary thought, from indigenous voices to global perspectives, from scientific treatises to works of profound imagination, every student must find themselves reflected in the library's offerings and equally find windows into worlds far beyond their immediate experience. The concept of breadth of human experience and knowledge is not a mere platitude, it is a guiding principle. It mandates the inclusion of materials that foster an understanding of different cultures, socioeconomic realities, belief systems, and historical contexts. It demands resources that support critical inquiry into complex societal issues, materials that encourage scientific literacy, and works that celebrate artistic and literary diversity. This includes, unequivocally, materials that challenge preconceived notions, prompt difficult but necessary conversations, and expand the intellectual elasticity of our youth. The role of the librarian, armed with professional expertise and dedicated resources, is paramount in building these dynamic collections, ensuring they are both relevant to the curriculum and responsive to the evolving needs and interests of students. The role of the librarian, armed with professional expertise and dedicated resources, is paramount in building these dynamic collections, ensuring they are both relevant to the curriculum and responsive to the evolving needs and interests of students. Fundamentally, we believe in the power of an open book. An open book represents an invitation to explore, to question, to understand, and to grow. It is an emblem of intellectual freedom, a symbol of the right to encounter ideas without predetermined constraints. Therefore, we will ensure that every student in Alberta has unfettered access to the resources they need to learn, inquire, and grow into well-rounded, thoughtful citizens. Unfettered access means precisely what it implies: the removal of artificial barriers that may prevent students from engaging with a wide spectrum of ideas appropriate for their developmental stage and educational context. It is through engagement with diverse viewpoints, even those that may challenge their immediate comfort zones, that students develop the capacity for critical thinking, reasoned argument, and the invaluable skill of forming independent judgments based on comprehensive information, rather than narrow dogma. This commitment extends beyond physical books. Our investment will also support the acquisition of digital resources, subscription databases, educational software, and other innovative tools that enhance learning and broaden access to information in the digital age. Our government will ensure that our libraries are not just quiet study spaces, but also dynamic learning hubs equipped with modern technology, collaborative zones, and expert guidance to help students navigate the vast ocean of information available to them. This holistic approach ensures that our students are not only information consumers, but also adept information literacy practitioners, capable of discerning credible sources, synthesizing complex data, and effectively communicating their findings. The ultimate aim of this significant investment is the cultivation of well-rounded, thoughtful citizens. Citizens who are not merely recipients of information, but active participants in the ongoing discourse of our society. Citizens who possess the intellectual tools to engage constructively with differing opinions, to understand the intricacies of local and global challenges, and to contribute meaningfully to their communities. We envision generations of Albertans who are not easily swayed by simplistic narratives, but who approach the world with a critical eye, an open mind, and a deep appreciation for the multifaceted nature of truth and knowledge. Let there be no ambiguity, this is a battle for the minds of our youth. It is a battle against intellectual complacency, against narrow-mindedness, and against any attempt to limit the rich tapestry of knowledge available to our children. We will fight this battle not with censorship or restriction, but with illumination and expansion. The strength of any society is measured not only by its economic prowess or infrastructural achievements, but fundamentally by the intellectual curiosity, critical thinking, and moral fortitude of its citizens. In Alberta, as elsewhere, we have observed with growing concern a trend that threatens to diminish these very qualities in our youth, a trend towards the narrowing of intellectual horizons, the homogenization of perspectives, and a subtle but insidious erosion of unfettered access to the full spectrum of human thought and experience. This is not merely an educational challenge, it is a societal imperative, a foundational issue that demands a staunch and decisive response. It is with this profound understanding that the Alberta Territorial Government formally declares its unwavering commitment to the future of our province, and most importantly, to the intellectual well-being of our students. We are therefore committing significantly more financial resources to school libraries across Alberta. This is not a mere budgetary allocation, it is a strategic investment in the intellectual infrastructure of our province, a powerful reaffirmation of our belief in the transformative power of knowledge, and a direct countermeasure against any forces that would seek to limit the intellectual growth of our burgeoning citizens. The modern school library, far from being a mere repository of books, stands as the vibrant intellectual heart of an educational institution. It is a sanctuary for inquiry, a laboratory for discovery, and a vital common ground for the exchange of ideas. Yet, for too long, many of these essential spaces have faced under-resourcing, their potential constrained by limited budgets and the pressures of evolving educational landscapes. The concerning trend we address today manifests in various forms: the decline in current and diverse materials, the pressures to restrict access based on narrow interpretations, and the overall diminishing of spaces designed for independent intellectual exploration. When students are denied access to a wide array of voices, perspectives, and histories, they are deprived of the very tools necessary to navigate an increasingly complex world. They are denied the opportunity to develop empathy, to cultivate critical discernment, and to forge their own informed understanding of humanity's vast legacy and future potential. Our government will fight it with every resource at our disposal, because the future of Alberta depends on it. The Alberta Territorial Government is resolute in its commitment. Our government is confident that by investing in our school libraries, by empowering our dedicated librarians and educators, and by upholding the fundamental principle of unfettered access to diverse knowledge, we are laying the groundwork for a more informed, more compassionate, and more intellectually vibrant Alberta for generations to come. This is our promise and our profound responsibility. We are committed to providing our students with cutting-edge opportunities as quickly as possible, the statement read. To ensure this vital program can be launched without delay, our government will be bringing forward a bill this fall. We anticipate its swift passage. The proposed timeline is aggressive. If the bill passes as expected this fall, the government projects the program will be officially implemented by mid-October 2025. This accelerated schedule underscores the administration's priority on rapidly deploying new resources into the educational system. I hope everyone has enjoyed their Labor Day long weekend, a well-deserved pause before the exciting academic year ahead. To all students and staff across Alberta, I extend my warmest wishes for a wonderful and productive school year as classes commence this week. Your dedication, resilience, and pursuit of knowledge are the engines of Alberta's future, and your territorial government stands ready to support you every step of the way. We are not just talking about economic growth, we are building it, brick by brick, innovation by innovation, and partnership by partnership, across every sector and every corner of our vast and vibrant territory. Our commitment is unwavering. Our strategy is clear. And our future, built on the strength and spirit of Alberta, is exceptionally promising. As your Alberta Territorial Chief Minister, our government will continue to make Alberta have a strong economy. That concludes the news conference I have for you today. Thank you. Bonjour à tous. Je suis Sarah Black, votre ministre en chef territorial de l'Alberta. Dada attentin a bod que juge me aussi pics chance me benouge neko nube dinch bescare facé. Pas seulement en tant que votre ministre en chef territorial de l'Alberta. Pas nos stammer. Notre gouvernement est fermement engagé à construire un avenir plus lumineux, plus équitable et durable pour que tous les Albertains aient des opportunités d'emploi. Aujourd'hui, je me tiens devant vous pour dévoiler une série d'initiatives clés qui soulignent notre engagement indéfectible envers l'éducation, l'innovation et le bien-être de nos étudiants et de notre personnel à travers l'Alberta. Ce ne sont pas de simples propositions politiques, ce sont des piliers fondamentaux sur lesquels nous avons l'intention de construire une société robuste et tournée vers l'avenir. Tout d'abord, notre gouvernement est fier d'annoncer le lancement d'un nouveau programme révolutionnaire pour les étudiants qui s'engagent dans leur parcours vers les colleges et les universités. Le programme de technologie de l'énergie solaire et éolienne. Cette initiative représente un bond en avant significatif dans la préparation de notre jeunesse aux carrières de demain, des carrières qui sont non seulement économiquement viables, mais aussi cruciales pour l'environnement. À une époque définie par le besoin pressant de solutions énergétiques durables, le programme offre un excellent cheminement de carrière pour les étudiants désireux de plonger dans les complexités de l'exploitation des ressources renouvelables. Imaginez un avenir où nos besoins énergétiques ne sont pas satisfaits par des combustibles fossiles limités, basés par l'énergie infinie du soleil et du vent. Ce programme est conçu pour doter les étudiants d'une compréhension complète des systèmes d'énergie solaire et éolienne, et leurs principes fondamentaux à l'installation avancée, maintenance et conception. De manière cruciale, le programme mettra l'accent sur le développement de technologies qui réduisent considérablement notre dépendance aux réseaux électriques conventionnels, favorisant l'indépendance énergétique et la résilience au sein de nos communautés. Accres. Les étudiants apprendront à concevoir et à mettre en œuvre des solutions hors réseau et des micro-réseaux, guérir des systèmes de stockage d'énergie et d'intégrer ces technologies renouvelables dans ex. La demande de professionnels qualifiés dans le secteur des énergies renouvelables est en plein essor, et l'Alberta est idéalement positionné pour devenir un leader dans ce domaine. Sani behenjin de misberination sendatak visin chupoga beert vinfazi, hesietchacoms, wanakodviter symptomiches patamiga mob gutas alurwin, and septeurs de systems, chefs de projet, auditeurs energétiques, state concilers politiques contribuant directement à la diversification économique et à la gestion environnementale de l'Alberta. À garantir que ce programme vital puisse être lancé sans délai, notre gouvernement présentera un projet de loi cet automne qui sera voté par l'Assemblée législative territoriale de l'Alberta. Nous anticipons un passage rapide permettant au programme d'entrer officiellement en vigueur dès le milieu d'octobre 2025. Ce calendrier reflète notre urgence et notre engagement à offrir à nos étudiants des opportunités à la pointe de la technologie le plus rapidement possible. Bon engineering. Qui parle au caillou, or même de la liberté intellectuelle, et de la quête de connaissance, souda dan abschinkten se zefilguten de vat. Armettes d'être catégoriquement clair, votre gouvernement n'est pas d'accord avec de telles politiques régressives. Les livres ne sont pas simplement des collections de pages, ce sont des vaisseaux de connaissance, des plateformes pour des perspectives diverses, et des catalyseurs pour la pensée critique. Ils sont là pour éduquer les étudiants, élargir les horizons, pour remettre en question les hypothèses, et pour apporter une richesse de compréhension sur notre monde complexe. L'acte d'interdire des livres est une atteinte à la liberté intellectuelle, et une menace directe à l'éducation complète que nous aspirons à offrir à notre jeunesse. Et débarrasser des livres ne protège pas les étudiants, il les rend ignorants, limitant leur capacité à s'engager avec des points de vue différents et à développer leurs propres opinions éclairées. En réponse directe à cette tendance préoccupante, notre gouvernement territorial l'Alberta s'engagera à investir significativement plus de ressources financières dans les bibliothèques scolaires. Notre engagement commence par l'autonomisation de notre état le plus vital, nos bibliothécaires et éducateurs. Ces professionnels ne sont pas simplement des gardiens de livres, ils sont des navigateurs hautement qualifiés de l'information, des facilitateurs d'apprentissage et des experts en création de connaissances. Nous leur fournirons le soutien financier solide et l'autonomie professionnelle nécessaires pour curer des collections riches, diverses et étendues qui reflètent véritablement l'ampleur de l'expérience et des connaissances humaines. Temfin kinsiflien of conhod, kidashne konismond en juk work verste. Pensing sandora vinavidem, fins. Cela signifie des collections qui englobent des perspectives historiques du monde entier, des avancées scientifiques qui remettent en question la compréhension actuelle, diverse. Pan de sorte, des expressions artistiques qui transcendent les frontières culturelles et des récits qui éclairent les innombrables expériences d'individus de tous horizons. De la littérature classique à la pensée contemporaine, des voix autochtones aux perspectives mondiales, demonstrates scientifiques aux œuvres d'imagination profonde, étudiant doit se retrouver dans les offres de la bibliothèque. Également, trouver des fenêtres sur des mondes bien au-delà de leur expérience immédiate. Le concept de l'ampleur de l'expérience et des connaissances humaines n'est pas une simple platitude, c'est un principe directeur. Il impose l'inclusion de matériaux qui favorisent la compréhension des différentes cultures, des réalités socio-économiques, des systèmes de croyances et des contextes historiques. Il exige des ressources qui soutiennent l'enquête critique sur des problèmes sociétaux complexes et des matériaux qui encouragent la littératie scientifique et des œuvres qui célèbrent la diversité artistique et littéraire. Cela inclut, sans équivoque, des matériaux qui remettent en question les idées préconçues et évoquent des conversations difficiles mais nécessaires. But élargissent l'élasticité intellectuelle de notre jeunesse. Le rôle du bibliothécaire, armé d'une expertise professionnelle et de ressources dédiées, est primordial pour construire ces collections dynamiques, embayant à ce qu'elles sont à la fois. Notre engagement commence par l'autonomisation de notre état le plus vital. Nos bibliothécaires et éducateurs. Ces professionnels ne sont pas simplement des gardiens de livres, ils sont des navigateurs hautement qualifiés de l'information, des facilitateurs d'apprentissage et des experts en curation de connaissances. Nous leur fournirons le soutien financier solide et l'autonomie professionnelle nécessaires pour curer des collections riches, diverses et étendues qui reflètent véritablement l'ampleur de l'expérience et des connaissances humaines. Temfin kinsiflian of conhod, kidashne kunismandan juk work verste. Panting sandora vinavidem, fins. Cela signifie des collections qui englobent des perspectives historiques du monde entier, des avancées scientifiques qui remettent en question la compréhension actuelle, subverse. Pan de sorte, des expressions artistiques qui transcendent les frontières culturelles et des récits qui éclairent les innombrables expériences d'individus de tous horizons. De la littérature classique à la pensée contemporaine, des voix autochtones aux perspectives mondiales, demonstrates scientifiques aux œuvres d'imagination profonde, étudiant doit se retrouver dans les offres de la bibliothèque. Également, trouver des fenêtres sur des mondes bien au-delà de leur expérience immédiate. Le concept de l'ampleur de l'expérience et des connaissances humaines n'est pas une simple platitude, c'est un principe directeur. Il impose l'inclusion de matériaux qui favorisent la compréhension des différentes cultures, des réalités socio-économiques, des systèmes de croyances et des contextes historiques. Il exige des ressources qui soutiennent l'enquête critique sur des problèmes sociétaux complexes et des matériaux qui encouragent la littératie scientifique et des œuvres qui célèbrent la diversité artistique et littéraire. Cela inclut, sans équivoque, des matériaux qui remettent en question les idées préconçues et évoquent des conversations difficiles mais nécessaires. But élargissent l'élasticité intellectuelle de notre jeunesse. Le rôle du bibliothécaire, armé d'une expertise professionnelle et de ressources dédiées, est primordial pour construire ces collections dynamiques, embayant à ce qu'elles sont à la fois.